Happy New Year. Today I'm going to go over 3 new sunscreens that are tinted and great for fair skin, because obviously that's my search. So these are not new to the world, but they're new to me because I go through so many that I feel like it takes me years to try them all out and then find good ones. So these are good ones. And then today I am joined by T the Turtle. He likes the sunscreens too. I just fed him, so if you think he's hungry, he's not. He's just pretending that he is. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the Live Tinted sunscreen, and I'm going to go over the Brush On Block. This one might be new, I'm not sure. I was kind of trying to find. And then this one is not new. This is the Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint. So I'm just gonna go over like the general price and pros and cons, and then how they feel, and then let's hope that in 2025 I know how to put the videos up so that you can see me putting them on my face. I did shorts on that, but I'm hoping that I can get the editing down and be able to show you that in my video too. All right, so let's get started. Let's start off with the Live Tinted. This one, as you can see, I got a smaller one as a free sample, and I tried it out for about a week, and I liked it, so I got the bigger one. So the cost of this one is it's $34 for 1.7 ounces, and then it's $68 for 5 ounces. So I got the big one, and this one markets itself as I'm looking at my notes as always, 3-in-1 mineral sunscreen, moisturizer, and primer, and it's SPF 30. The filters are zinc oxide 18%. Other ingredients are sea buckthorn oil, which gives it the interesting tint that you'll see, and then iron oxides. And so what I like particularly about this sunscreen is that iron oxides are really good for filtering out blue light. If you have any kind of hyperpigmentation, that's what I would always look for, is iron oxides. I have, as you know, my saga, and I'm gonna do a video on this in even more length. But the hyperpigmentation that I have from a previous cream that I used, and now I'm getting V-beam. So I do look for iron oxides. And what I like about this one is it's pretty much, okay, I know I said I was doing a video on tinted sunscreens, but this one is pretty much untinted, but it has iron oxides in it. So I kind of like that, because sometimes you don't want any tint in your sunscreen, but you want the benefits of it. So this is like the only one that I found that doesn't have a real tint. And I'll explain that when you see it, but it does have the iron oxide, so that's wonderful. The scent is like, I mean, these are all fragrance free. I always look for fragrance free, but the scent to me is like gingerbread. I actually enjoy it a lot, so that's that. None of these on my skin have a white cast. Okay, these are all zinc oxide sunscreens. None of them on my skin have a white cast, but obviously everybody is different. And I'm going to show you this now. Let's see. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, and then I'm going to just go over like how it wore throughout the day. So when I say it's like, this is what I mean, it's like tinted but not tinted, and you'll see it's basically just the tint is to get rid of the white cast. So so really when you spread it all on your skin, and even on my fair skin, I mean there's nothing there. So. And as you also can see, it's extremely thin, and it does say it's a moisturizer. And I loved it when I put it on my skin. It was really dewy, but not like too dewy, and it was moisturizing. But I do have to say, and I did read this in some of the reviews, that later in the day, it does become matte. Now, I did not, and again, some of the reviews said that it was drying. I have dry skin. I did not find that it was drying to my skin, but it was somewhat matte. I'm not the biggest fan of matte things, but or matte sunscreens, but this one was kind of nice. So like today I have like zinc oxide. I have like everything on my face. I mean, because I did the shorts this morning, so I did these, wiped them off. I don't even know. So I've got zinc oxide. It's a little bit shiny. So like this would be a good one to put underneath. You could probably put it on top as well, but I have not tried that because it is like a primer. So I do use it underneath like a more glowy sunscreen, and then that just tones it down. Other than that, it wears nicely throughout the day. I don't feel like my skin is irritated or dry, but it's not like, I don't know that I would call it a moisturizer is what I'm trying to say. So those are my those are my wear notes for you. See what you think. Tell me if you like it. But I think it's great. Like I said, I think the one thing that I will really love about this one is that it's got the iron oxides, but it really doesn't add much of a tint beyond just getting rid of the white cast. Okay, so now to the next one, and this is Brush on Black. Actually the brand is called Brush on Black. I think you might know them for, I actually used their powder sunscreens once. I mean, I'm not a big fan of powder sunscreens, so that was a waste. But and then I do like their they have a lip gloss as well. So those are the two things that I know them for. And then I found this was on Costco. So let's just get to the price since I was talking about Costco. So I got for 1.7 fluid ounces, I got 2 of them for $46.99. But usually for 1.7 ounces, it's $36. So still, you know, pretty similar. These all are pretty much in the 34 to 36 range for 1.7 ounces. And this one is called the Sheer Genius Mineral Sunscreen Plus Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF Daily UVA UVB Defense Universal Tint SPF 50. You know, universal tint, I don't know, but I do have to say, like, for us people with fair skin, it's great. I hope that people with darker skin tones will just find that it vanishes, but I don't know. I'm just speaking for myself. The filters are zinc oxide, 12%, and then lots of moisturizers and humectants in it. It's got hyaluronic acid, glycerin, allantoin, bisabolol, and squalane. And the finish, let's go to the finish. And the scent, I do not like the scent of this. It says it's fragrance free, but the scent is gross, but it goes away immediately. So just so you know. No cast on my skin. And I did wipe off my hand, by the way. So I'm gonna show you this one. This one's a little bit thicker, as you can see, but still, I mean, goes on like so easily. Really nice and thin. And I mean, to be honest, when you rub it in, there's really not much of a tint. And I just like these because it gives me a little bit of color, but it's not like I have to worry about like getting it perfect. Okay? As in the next one I'm gonna go over. So, and it stays, I would say, not quite dewy throughout the day, but somewhat dewy throughout the day. So that's what I found after wearing it, you know, for a few days in a row, in all different climates, outside, inside, everything. What else? Light moisture, dewy. I didn't really find any negatives about it when I was looking at the reviews. So that was nice. And by the way, my no chip nail, as we're filming this video, just came off. See, I'm telling you, I don't know. I try. But okay, so that was that for that one. And then the final one, and I did do a video of like first impression on this one. And so now I'm kind of doing my follow-up. This is the Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint. This is SPF 30, and it is $36 for 1.7 ounces. And, oh, sorry, for the Brush on Black. Okay, that's right. So the reviews actually said that it didn't have a tint. So, and I kind of agree with that, but I do strongly feel that people with fair skin like myself will find that it has like a perfect tint for you. So, and again, that's for fair skin. But yeah, anyone else beyond like the fairest of skin is probably just going to say that the Brush on Black almost doesn't have a tint. Okay, so the Drunk Elephant, SPF 30. The filters are zinc oxide. What percentage? Oh goodness. Oh, 20%. 20%. Sorry, I forgot to write that down. So 20. I actually can read it, which is shocking because I need, as I turn 50, I need reading glasses. But so SPF 30, but zinc oxide 20%. And then some ingredient call outs. It does have astaxanthin, which is an antioxidant from seaweed. It's got a ton of other antioxidants in it. And then it has TH ascorbate, which is a somewhat stable form of vitamin C in it as well. So what else? The scent, nothing. I don't find any scent with this. It is fragrance free, but I don't find that there's a scent. And it is thick, okay? And you'll see that in my short that I did. It takes a lot longer to rub in. And it's scary. So, okay, this is extremely thick. I don't know if you can tell, but you'll see as I rub it in, it takes a while to shear out. And when you look at this color, you're like mustard, and then you put it on your skin, and I was horrified. I was like, okay, I'm going to return this immediately. But surprisingly, as you take this time to rub it all in, see, even the turtle, he's getting anxious. I'm sorry, T. I know it takes a long time. Okay, so you rub it in, and then it actually, surprisingly, comes out as a nice color. I don't know if you can tell, it still looks a little mustardy, but I promised you, because I would have returned it. Because I mean, I have so many sunscreens. I rarely return them. I use them for something, but this one I was like, immediate return. But no, I did not return it. I still have it, and it actually is pretty nice. It's thick though, so that's a big negative. You have to work at rubbing it in, but it's not that bad of a tint. It's not that dark. It doesn't oxidize. And that was another thing I want to say. This could be like the video of tinted, in quotes, sunscreens that do not oxidize. None of these oxidized at all on my skin. They did not change at all in color. They didn't get darker. Nothing changed with the color. So I was extremely happy about that, because I think that's really hard to find. Because sometimes I'll find a sunscreen that I really love, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't oxidize, and I'll use it for like a few months, and then I feel like it does oxidize. So these do not. Okay, I've used these for a while. And let's see what else. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a phone call, and I'm like, is my video stopping? Because I'm almost done. So that was the main thing about those three. And the main negative reviews about this one was that it was thick. And later on in the day, I do find that the wearing is moisturizing. I don't find that it's drying at all. I don't find that it's too glowy. It's just moisturizing. It's really nice. All right, so let me know what you think, if you've tried any of these, or if you have any others that you want me to try. I've had a few of you give me your recommendations, so I'm definitely going to try those soon. And thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year from myself and T. And thank you so much also for subscribing and your comments. It makes me very excited. Thank you.